Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the online class. So, in previous class, we people have learned up to growth of nationalism, isn't it? Yes, the freedom movement. In the freedom movement, the growth of nationalism we were completed. So today in this session, we'll let us learn about national Indian National Congress, when and why and how it was formed. Yes, the Indian National Congress was formed in 1885. You people can watch it out in below. I will show you where. Okay. See, the Indian National Congress. Are you able to see this one? Isn't? The Indian National Congress was formed in India 1885. Indian National Congress was the dream child of a retired British civil servant who is Alan Octavian Hume, whom we used to call as A.O. Hume. Yes, Indian National Congress was formed in 1885. This team was the dream of the A.O. Hume. He was only a founder of a National Congress. Yes, it was established in the year 1885 in Mumbai. So Umesh Chandra Banerjee was the first president of this Congress. Who? Umesh Chandra Banerjee was the first president of the Congress. There were When it was established at that time, there were just 72 members of Congress. Yes, there were only 72 members in the first convention of the Congress. In the first convention of the Congress, the most of them were lawyers, journalists, and upper class people. In fact, it was the first political platform that boosted the national movement. It was the first political platform which was boosted for the national movement. Yes, you can see on the desktop. You people can see in the picture of Alan Octavian Hume, who was British civil servant and who established Indian National Congress in 1885, that also in India. Yes, Umesh Chandra Banerjee, who was the first president of the Congress. Yes, next after that, a few presidents of Indian National Congress like Syed Badruddin Tayyabji, yes, Badruddin Tyabji and Firozshah Mehta. These were also the members of the Indian National Congress. Yes. Now let us discuss about objectives of the National Congress. Objectives of the National Congress. The first objective is to bring together and build a strong bonding between the political activists of different parts of the nation. Second one, the establish national unity. And the third one is to formulate public opinion by placing the demands of the people before the government. And the fourth objective is to generate nationalism in place of provincialism. Yes. So after discussing or after learning of this objectives of the National Congress, let us know age of moderates. Yes, in this age of moderates, whomsoever comes as the moderates. Yes, Dadabhai Nauroji, Surendranath Banerjee, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, these were called as the moderates. Yes, the leaders who led Indian National Congress in the beginning are called as moderates. Yes, the period between 1885 and 1905 is often considered as the age of moderates. The period between 1885 to 1905, the age between 1885 to 1905, that particular age or period was considered as the age of the moderates. Yes, They had faith in the constitution, being loyal to the British rule. They followed the method of praying, pleading, and agitating. Yes, along with this, they tried to pursued the British for social, political, and economic reformations. The prominent moderate leaders were Dadabhai Nauroji, Surendranath Banerjee, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and Mahadev Govind Ranade, and many others were the moderates. Yes, because of the struggle of these moderates, Indians were able to enter legislative assembly. It was due to their efforts, the truth that the British were the main reason for the pathetic condition of India came to light. At this age, by getting trained in a political aptitude, Indians created a national perspective for anti-British protest. Yes. After this, sorry. After this, what were the importance of the moderate leaders? Yes, important moderate leaders. Whomsoever were the moderate leaders are there. Yes, demands of the moderates. What all of the demands are there of the moderates? Freedom of speech, of publication, separation of the judiciary from executive, reduction in military expenses, installation of primary, secondary and technical education, and and cancellation of ban on weapons act. Yes, then provision of banking, irrigation, medical and health facilities, and complete cancellation of tax on salt. Okay, tax on salt, conducting of ICS examinations simultaneously in England and India, creating representations for Indians in central and provincial legislative assembly, appointing Indians to higher posts, etc. Yes, these all were the demands of the moderates. Yes, the moderates means they were always used to plead them by pleading to the British they want to get freedom. Means moderates also called as the Mandagamigalu. Yes, they don't like any kind of protest. They don't like any kind of violence of the rules. Yes, they always the followers of the constitution, isn't it? Now comes the age of radicals. Yes, the age of moderates will come starts from 1885 to 1902. Yes, sorry, 1885 to 1905. That period was called as the age of the moderate. Yes. Now after that, the age of radicals. The age of radicals starts from 1905 to 1919. Yes. Here you can see Lal, Bal, Pal. Yes. Which we used to usually identify them by the name of Lal, Bal, Pal. Lal means Lala Lajpat Rai. Bal means Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Pal means Bipin Chandra Pal. Yes, these three persons only called as the radicals, and these people only also called Lal, Bal, Pal. Lal means Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal means Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Pal means Bipin Chandra Pal. Yes, see, the moderates were unable to reach the common people. The methods of praying and pleading of the moderates were ridiculed by the radicals as the policy of moderancy. Youths could not get attracted towards them. A new group emerged in the Congress which questioned the wait and see. Yes, after the age of moderates, one more new Congress Congress group was established. That group, that new group emerged in the Congress, which, which with the question of wait and see. Yes, which the question wait and see policy of these moderates. Yes, there were the radicals. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal were the leaders of this group. Yes, and were popularly known as Lal Bal Pal. The period between 1905 and 1919 is considered as the age of the radicals. Yes, let us know the reasons. Let us know the reasons that led to the growth of radicals. Why the second group, which was also called as the radicals, the age of radicals were started. Yes. So the first reason is ignoring Indians for higher posts in administration. Second one is Lord Curzon's in indulgences in communal politics by dividing Bengal in 1905. The defeat of Russia in the hands of a small nation, Japan, in 1905 created confidence that Asians could defeat Europeans. Yes, Indians were inspired by the revolutionary movements which were active in Ireland, Russia, China, Turkey, Egypt, and others. Yes, by these all reasons, yes, in Congress only one more new team was established. That team only called the Age of Radicals. It was starts from 1905 to 1919. Yes, Bal Gangadhar Tilak was a great patriot. His intensity of desire for freedom could be sensed in his proclamation, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. This was the state. This was the statement of the Balagangadhar Tilak. Yes, which was the statement? Swaraj is my birthright and I will have it. How to pronounce it? Swaraj is my birthright and I will have it, or I shall have it. This was the statement of the Balagangadhar Tilak. Yes, he brought people close and intact by introducing Ganesha and Shivaji festival. Balagangadhar Tilak only started the two festivals in India for the first time. The first festival is Ganesha Chaturthi and the second festival is Shivaji festival. Yes, he published newspapers like Maratha and Kesari. Who? Balagangadhar Tilak published two new Marathi language newspapers like Maratha and Kesari. Bipin Chandrapal started the Daily News India. He were started New India while Aurobindo started Vande Mataram. Bipin Chandrapal was started Daily New India and Aurobindo started Vande Mataram. And along with these people, Lala Lajpat Rai was popular as the Lion of Punjab. Lala Lajpat Rai is called as the Lion of Punjab. Yes, he rode. Who? Lala Lajpat Rai. Okay, roar means Gharjisu. Yes, he roared like we get Swaraj as a right and not as arms. How he roared? We get Swaraj as a right and not as arms. In this way, Lala Lajpat Rai was roared. Yes, see. Bipin Chandrapal organized mass protest in Bengal. Yes, another important radical leader was Aurobindo Ghosh. He adopted the radical methods like boycotting foreign goods. Boycotting foreign goods means boycotting means completely he stopped the export and import business from the foreign goods. Yes, foreign, that also goods. Okay, using only Swadeshi goods. Yes, by using only Swadeshi goods and opening national schools. Yes, earlier you know which all are the national schools were there. Yes, in the national schools in Karnataka there were 4 national schools are there, isn't it? That also in the when you people are studying in 6th standard you already know which all of the national schools were established in our Karnataka. That also in the division of Kalaburgi, isn't it? So let us know the next one. The, the partition of Bengal, or we can call it as a partition of the Bengal, isn't it? The partition of Bengal, which was which was parted in 1905. Yes, an important event that inspired the national struggle of the radicals was the partition of Bengal in 1905. The British were annexes as the wave of nationalism in Bengal was getting a strong impetus. Yes, hence, in order to bring down rigor of nationalism, Lord Curzon attempted to divide Bengal by separating Hindus and Muslims. Yes, who? Lord Curzon. You can see the picture of Lord Curzon. The Lord Curzon, he only divided the Bengal in 1905. He separated, yes, the Bengal of Hindu, the Bengal of Muslims. Yes, nowadays that Bengals of Muslim only become a Bangladesh, isn't it? That Bangladesh earlier it belongs to our India. Yes, after division of the Bengal in 1905, when the Hindus and Muslims were separated for the two parts as the as the Hindu Bengal and the Muslim Bengal. This Hindu Bengal was nowadays also it belongs to the India, and this Muslim Bengal were become a country as a Bangladesh. Is it? On the basis of religions, Lord Curzon divided the Bengal. That only he made a one mistake. That only the mistake which was committed by the Lord Curzon. Yes. See, in opposition to this division, 16th October 1905 was observed as National Mourning Day throughout Bengal. Mourning Day means when you will get this video, write the meaning of morning day. Not morning, early morning, not that morning. This morning day is different. Understood? Rabindranath Tagore sang the song Amar Sonar Bangala. Rabindranath Tagore belongs to Bengal and he only sang the song to the Bengal people Amar Sonar Bangala, which was written in Bangla, which was written in Bengali language. Yes, as the national song of the Bengal. Amar Sonar Bangla, that only become a national song of the Bangla. Yes, or Bengal. Bankim Chandra's Vande Mataram become the song of the patriots. Yes, nowadays also we used to sing this beautiful song which was written by the Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. Yes, to signify the unity of Bengal, Hindus and Muslims exchanged Rakhis. Yes, here onwards the Rakhi was celebrated in our India. Yes, but earlier, yes, the significance of the unity of Bengal, Muslims and Hindu people were exchanged the Rakhi. Yes, they are tying each other. Muslims and Hindus both each other tying Rakhis. Like Hindu people used to tie a Rakhi for the Muslim people, and Muslim people used to tie a Rakhi for the Hindu people. Understood? Hindu to Muslim, Muslim to Hindu. Yes, that only made a Rakhi festival in our India. Understood? But we people are following it, follow it for the bhai, bahan, brother, sisters. Yes, unable to withstand the strong protest, the British had to cancel the partition in 1911. Yes, after this all the protests, yes, after these all the changes, have by watching these all the changes, and when Hindus and Muslims engaged their Rakhis, British had cancelled the partition of the Bengal, isn't it? You can see the picture of Bankim Chandra Chatterjee along with Lord Curzon also. Yes, after that, wait a minute, give me 2 minutes. Let us know the sixth one, that is establishment of Muslim League in 1906. Yes, the British always try to keep the Muslims away from the national movement by using divide and rule policy. Yes, this was a very horrible and very idiot policy actually, which was divide and rule policy, which was established by the British rulers. Yes, that also for only for the Muslims. They always used to keep the Muslims from the national movements, isn't it? Next, right from the day right from the day of establishment of Indian National Congress, British were encouraging Muslims to establish separate organizations to protect the interests of their community. In 1906, a Muslim committee met the then Viceroy of India. Yes, at the time during the 1906, when Muslim committee was established or organized, at that time our Indian Viceroy is Lord Minto. Yes, he was a Viceroy of the India during the 1906. Yes, inspired by the meeting, Sir Aga Khan, Nawab Salimullah of Dhaka and others established the Indian Muslim League in Dhaka. Okay, Dhaka, which was the capital of the present Bangla. Dhaka was the present capital of the Bangladesh in 1906. Yes. After that, let wait only for 2 minutes. Yes. After this Surat crisis, let us see in the next session. Okay. Up to here, let us stop. In the next session, we will learn the Surat crisis. Yes. Then afterwards, Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh massacre, then revolutionary nationalism, along with all the things, and which are the important persons usually come. These all the things we will learn. Okay, up to 6 points. Let it be. The next session we will learn remaining 3-4 points. Yes. So until then, take care of yourself.